Good morning, Walker Valley, and welcome back to another episode of The Spill. My name's Kalia.
And my name is Kate. Today we'll be talking about the
Today is the 26th day of Nancy Guthrie kidnapping, and there is a brand new, never-before-seen footage of a car driving away from the back roads on the
produce will be donated to a local food pantry. Produce will be donated to a local food pantry.
Donald Trump's State of the Union address pulled more than data from Nelson arrived yesterday.
Welcome to the Walker Valley Sports Corner. I'm Gavin Strickland. We're going to start off with the World Baseball Classic, which it begins soon. Play begins on March 5th, and the championship game will be held on March 17th. The USA will play Brazil, Great Britain, Mexico, and Italy. Japan has won 3 of the 5 times in the competition, where the United States has only won 1 time. So players like Aaron Judge, Cal Raleigh, Bryce Harper, and Paul Skeens are trying to lead the United States to a hopeful victory. In college sports, some notable college basketball games over the past few days. Men's basketball, Alabama took down Mississippi State by a final score of 100-75. UConn had a great game against St. John's, where they won 72-40. And Duke beat Notre Dame by a final score of 100-56, which is the worst loss in program history for the Fighting Irish. And then in women's basketball, Kansas took down Texas Tech in an upset victory. Michigan beat Ohio State 88-86. LSU took down the Lady Vols yesterday 89-73. And Vanderbilt took down Alabama 85-60. And in Walker Valley sports, the TSSAA playoffs in basketball have begun. The Mustangs are district champions by their win over Cleveland by a final score of 71-39. There will be a 1 seed going into the rest of the tournament. They will host Coffee County on Saturday at 7 p.m. and if they win, they will play the winner of East Hamilton and versus Shelbyville at Warren County High School. And then the Lady Mustangs have Cookeville in the first round, and if they win, they'll play the winner of Cleveland and Lincoln County. So that'll do it for Walker Valley Sports. I'm Gavin Strickland, and as always, go Mustangs!
Rockin' Nutrition is a healthy choice for meal replacement shakes, loaded teas, iced coffee, specialty, and beauty drinks. Our teas and shakes have vitamins to help you focus and give you energy, while our beauty drinks contains collagen and biotin in them. Rockin' Nutrition is conveniently located right down the road from Walker Valley on Highway 11, right beside the Piggly Wiggly in Charleston. If you would like to order ahead, you can call in your order at 423-665-3044. We open at 6:30 a.m., which means you can call in your order and we can have you in and out all in time for first block.
A local Cleveland woman, Michelle, is dedicating her life to helping dogs in need and finding them homes. Many of the dogs have been saved from the side of the road and saved from a euthanasia list. A lot of these dogs are loving and caring dogs, but the shelters simply do not have enough room for them. Michelle is making this her life mission to help and make a sanctuary for dogs in need. This has been her passion since she was 13 years old, and she hopes to continue to provide a loving home for these animals.
The Hug One Project invites you to donate a stuffed huggable animal that is 12 inches or less. You can donate these till March 5th and drop them off at any Cleveland Biltwell Bank office or in the main office at Walker Valley. These stuffed animals are to bring comfort and hope to children in the foster care system. The stuffed animals also bring them a soft, lovable friend to many children who are in the foster care and bring the feeling of safety, security, and stability during these uncertain times.
Students can look forward to our upcoming honor choir performances, STEM activities, and eSport events happening through the district. These events give students opportunities to showcase their talents, compete, and get involved outside the classroom. Be sure to check your school's announcements in the district calendar for specific dates and times. And don't miss your chance to get involved and support your fellow students.
Good morning, Walker Valley, and welcome back to another episode of... We have a new batch of contestants today. Let's get to know them. You, what is your name?
Bryce.
Bryce. And what about you?
Cooper.
All right, Cooper and Bryce are going to be competing against each other for today. Hey, check it out. The wheel is fixed. Would you like to spin the wheel, one of you two? All right, spin the wheel. Today's prompt is movie. Are you ready? What movie chronologically comes after Avengers Infinity War?
Avengers Endgame.
You are correct, and you get 1 point, Bryce. Next question. What colors make up Freddy Krueger's striped sweater?
Red and black.
No, you're very close.
Red and green.
Yes, you are correct, Cooper, and you get 1 point. The next question is true or false. The director of Napoleon Dynamite also directed the Minecraft movie.
True.
The answer is true, and you are correct. Which man does Donna marry in Mamma Mia? A Sam or Harry? Take a guess.
Sam.
Yes, you are correct. So you get 1 more point. Next question. True or false? The actor for Tom Cruise has a stunt devil.
No, he don't.
He doesn't, and you're correct. Who's Woody's arch nemesis in Toy Story 1?
Buzz.
Yes, you are correct. The answer is Buzz Lightyear. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill?
The red pill.
You are correct again. Wait a minute. He got 5 points. Do you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? It sounds like we have a winner for today's episode of Whatever the Wheel Says. Bryce, you are the winner, and you get 3 Jolly Ranchers. You, Cooper, since you were a wonderful player, you also get 1 Jolly Rancher. Runner-up. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode of Whatever the Wheel Says. And as always, bye-bye!
Still haven't seen The Prince of Egypt? You're in luck, as they will be performing their final 4 performances this weekend. There's a showing tonight at 7 p.m., Saturday the 28th at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., and the final show on March 1st at 2 p.m. General admission is $10 for adults and $8 for students. Or contact the main office for a $12 premium seat or pay $15 at the door for one. Go out and enjoy the show.
Come on down to the auditorium and join us for the latest pep rally aimed at celebrating the return of the spring season sports such as basketball, cheer, and wrestling. Not only will we be celebrating sports, but the winners of Make a Change will also be announced at this event. This event will be happening today during CCR, so make sure to bring your school spirit.
Hello, Walker Valley, and welcome to Weather Theory. My name is David Summers, and I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about the sun and clouds in the sky. Partly cloudy. That is all you need to know. Everywhere is partly cloudy. In fact, you yourself might be partly cloudy. You eat and breathe partly cloudy. Now let's see what we have going on. So, the high in Knoxville is 65 and the low is 35. Down in Cleveland, the high is 69 and the low is 37. Now, down over here in Chattanooga, we have a high of 70 and a low of 40. And now down in Atlanta, we have a high of 68 and a low of 54. All of these are partly cloudy. You can't escape it. And in fact, Nashville, did you really think you were safe? No, you're not. Partly cloudy there, and the high is and a low of 39. Now let's go on to the weather radar. That's right. You thought you were going to see the 3-day weather forecast? No, we're getting to that later. Here's the weather radar, the newest addition to Walker Valley weather. So, as you can see, starting over in Mississippi, or not Mississippi. Is it Mississippi? I'm not sure. I think it is. But down in Mississippi, they are kind of going up through Atlanta and a little bit of North Carolina and Georgia, which is a big storm. A big storm is kind of like moving up from Mississippi to North Carolina. And now, of course, some spots like this little area right here are pretty stormy, but then there are some areas like up over here where it's not as bad. And should Tennessee be worried about this? No, because as you can see over here at Tennessee, it is not really being affected that much. So this storm will not be affecting anyone in Tennessee and only the people in Mississippi, Atlanta, Alabama, and North Carolina, all of that sort. Now, let's move on to the 3-day weather forecast. You really thought you could escape partly cloudy, could you? No, siree. You see, it's everywhere. So, on Friday, partly cloudy, it's a high of 69 and a low of 37. And then over here on Saturday, it is warming up to a high of 72 and a low of 41. And now finally on Sunday, we are warming up even more. See, here's something a little bit confusing you might have realized about the weather. As we enter spring, it is kind of like someone's just taken the thermostat of the weather and just going, ooh, 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 ooh. Like just, it's warm, and then, ooh, no, it's cold. Oh, warm. No, never mind, it's cold. Oh, no, now it's warming up again. See, so high of 73, low of 48, yet again, partly cloudy. Well, just like that, that is everything you need to know about the weather for today. My name is David Summers, and that is about it. See ya.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Spill. My name's Kalia.
And my name is Key. Have a great weekend, Walker Valley.